Hey guys, TriniNatz here. So today we're going to be doing the B.o.m.b challenge. That is the black owned makeup brand challenge. Okay, so as you can see, I have already completed my face. This face was done using all black owned makeup brands, so it can be done. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Yeah, so let's jump straight into it. I've already done my eyebrows. I actually forgot to get a pencil or something to do my eyebrows, so I went ahead and did that prior to coming on camera. One of the first things that I picked up, and I'm actually very intrigued to try out, is this Black Radiance True Complexion Refining Skin Primer. Okay, it looks like that. It does give the face a it has a smooth, like silky texture, which is good. It's a thicker consistency primer, which I mean, I don't mind, but FYI. All right, so that's an interesting smell. Wait a minute. It smells weird. It's an interesting smell. It's not funky. It's semi-funky. I don't know what that smell is, but it does have an interesting smell. So yeah, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and today we're gonna do foundation first. So I'm gonna try out Hazelnut. Looks like that. Hazelnut is kind of red, so I don't really want to put this all over my face still. So I'm gonna put some of this one in the middle and kind of try to blend it up.
Impress these dogs and kill these cats, man. Rats, man. These other guys are rats, man.
I think I'm gonna do eyeshadow first. So I went out and I got this Black Radiance Urban Identity Shadow Trio in Ambition. Yes, I love it. Ambition. We'll see how the color payoff is, because I've never used any Black Radiance or Black Opal for that matter eyeshadow, so we gonna see. First, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Perfecting Eyeshadow Primer. It's so watery. They did say shake it up. Let me shake it up.
Shake, 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 shake that primer, shake that primer, shake, 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 shake that primer, shake that primer.
She a number one lover.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my pressed powder by Black Radiance, and this is in the color Rich Mahogany, and this is also what I use for my contour. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a transition shade, just so it's not just like purple right on the lid, just purple.
Fall from my sky, panties are dropping, throwing the towel.
I just really like the concept of this video. We are so quick to go out and support everybody else, and when it comes to our own selves, we are just like, psh, we don't want to support each other, and I think that is so unfortunate. So the other day I went to the beach, right? So when everybody else was in the water, I stayed back and I was just laying on the sand, just trying to soak in some rays, just trying to chill. So there was these three girls laying on the sand next to me. So this color is pretty though. It's like a nice, it's like an iridescent kind of purple color. So anyway, they were talking, right? And first they start talking about black businesses. They're just like, oh, you know, I really do want to support black businesses, but it's like, just can't find everything that I need to find, like within a black business. Like, and in addition, it's like, they'd be so much more expensive. Like, I just can't. And they were just sitting there and they were running down all the reasons why they cannot support black businesses. And I'm like, but this is exactly the problem. Like, I read this article the other day and it was so good, and it was basically saying that, okay, boom, everybody's saying, which I do know why they're saying that, because a lot of the time when you do go to black owned stores or restaurants or whatever the case may be, they do tend to be more expensive. But I was reading this article, and in the article it was just basically giving you reasons why, when you go, not even only black owned business but smaller businesses, why they be more expensive. And it's because of that mentality. Like, okay, do you really think that the major brands or the major stores, right, that are obviously not black owned, of course they're cheaper, because if you have 5 million people shopping at your store every week because they can afford to buy in bulk because they have so much customers, they customers, right? So because of they're able to go and buy in bulk because they got buco buck. So when they're buying those eggs in bulk for, like, say 19 cents in bulk each, right? Obviously they can sell it back to you for $1.99 and they're making a crazy profit, okay? But when only 500 people shop at the black business or at the smaller business, obviously they cannot afford to buy it in bulk. So they might be paying $1.50 for it because they don't have that much business. So that's why they have to kind of hike up the price. So where I'm getting at is, when you're trying to solve a problem, sometimes you gotta figure out what part do you play in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, especially when everything first happened, everybody was so focused on what is the other person doing. So a lot of people commented on like famous people pictures or people like with a big influence pictures, which is true. They do have a big influence, so it is good for them to use their influence, you know, for things of that nature. But I feel like it starts at home. At the end of the day, what are you doing? The funny thing is that they're talking about it's more expensive to shop with us. But you know what? I would like to know, even if it wasn't, would you even still? I don't even think they would. I really. So after they, ooh child, with this tan, this concealer is like, woo. So anyway, then they start talking about like their kids. So they're talking about some other girl and they're just like, oh, she thinks she's all of that, blah, blah, blah. One of the girls proceeds to go, her baby cute or whatever, but even though my baby's black, my baby's still prettier than her baby. What do you mean, even though she's black? Made it seem like black was not beautiful. It made it seem like being black was like a bad thing, like it was something that she had to make up for. Like, even though she's black, she's beautiful and they're black. I just think that is the problem with this world. We're so warped, and it's like we have to be proud of ourselves, because I feel like not being proud of ourselves and not loving ourselves is a major problem within our community. So now I'm gonna be setting that concealer with my Sasha Buttercup powder, which is from Trinidad. Jump up, it's Trinidad, jump up. I use that all the time anyway, so ain't nothing new there. You know what they reminded me of? That line in the Kanye song where he said they made us hate ourselves and love they wealth. That's why Shorty's holler, where the ball is at, right? So that's exactly what it is. They made us hate ourselves. And before we wake up and say to ourselves, nah, they can't make me hate myself, you matter what. We continue to do the same old stuff. I feel like if you're doing something over and over and you realize it's not working, don't that mean you have to change something? I feel like it needs to start with learning about ourselves, learning where we came from, loving ourselves, loving one another, supporting one another. Like, that's a major key, yo. We can't make it nowhere if we're not supporting each other. How you think everybody is able to build their own schools, build their own businesses, do all that good stuff? Because they support each other. Worried about, oh, well, if I support her or if I support him, then he gonna get big and she gonna get big. We have to look at it like, yo, if my brother or my sister is on, that means that it makes it easier for me to get on. If LeBron James gets $1 billion a year sneaker deal, you can't be mad at him for working his ass off to get to where he's at. You can't be mad at that. All you have to say is, well, yes. So when it's my turn, it's not going to be so difficult. If he's on, that means that he got money to be on. That means that maybe we can get together. Maybe we can work on something together. Like, you got to start thinking about it like that. Start working together. Start building something for ourselves, for our future. Because at the end of the day, if we don't do it, who's going to do it? But anyway, that's mainly all I had to talk about, because I just thought it was so sad when I heard them girls talking and they just like really not loving themselves. And I absolutely love the skin I'm in, and I would hope that everybody else that is wrapped in this beautiful melanated skin is proud of their skin too. And don't let nobody tell you your skin or your hair or your nose or your lips are not beautiful. Because you know what? They out there injecting their lips to get it big like this. He's standing for hours baking in the heat to get this bronze melanation. Okay? This is a Black Radiance Baked Blush in Raspberry. Alright, so now we're going to be using the Black Radiance Waterproof Eyeliner. It looks like a pen, so that's pretty good. I thought it was going to be like a liquid eyeliner thing. So let's see how this works out. Okay, I actually like this a lot. Beginner friendly. Now I'm going to go ahead and use mascara, and this is the Black Radiance Eye Appeal Relentless Volume Mascara. Look at that. Happy. I swear, if your makeup is like not looking litty and you're wondering what's going on, you didn't put your highlight on yet? Child, please. You ain't even ready for the situation yet. Calm down. You didn't put your highlight on yet. Now to complete the look, we're just going to go ahead and use this Black Radiance lipstick in the color... I don't know what color it is. Ooh, it's hella pretty though. Wow. I love it. $1.99, child. What? That was the B.o.m.b makeup challenge. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And most of all, guys, I want to say, don't make this just be a challenge that you do for a YouTube video or a challenge that you just try at home just to try it at home, but make it be something that becomes a part of your routine, because I feel like this is what we need to do to just take it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta take everything to another level. It's 2016. We gotta take it up a notch. We gotta start supporting each other, loving each other, and most importantly, loving ourselves. Ain't nothing wrong with your skin, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with this here skin, okay? Yeah, subscribe and take this journey and take this ride with your girl. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.